And we're live! Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Daily Dish with Candice Cooper. What's poppin', y'all? Take a little sip of my coffee. And you guys, let me just let me take a minute. Oh, and by the way, this is my cozy robe that I got like 10 years ago from Anthropologie. No, literally, I got it like 10 years ago. But I love a paisley pattern. And it's my fall winter robe, whereas my green one is more of my my green waffle robe, the waffle pattern. That's more of my spring summer. And then this is more of my fall winter. So if you wanted a robe update, that's why I'm in this robe, because it's my fall winter. But I do want to say, what you guys, what is going on in your life? Because laugh at my pain. Like, one day if I ever get a Netflix special, can't even say the fucking word. If I ever get a Netflix special, it would be laugh at my pain. And I think that might have already been taken by Chris Hart. I'm pretty sure he was the one who had a special called Laugh at My Pain. Oh my goodness. So let me just recap you. Like, fuck it, who cares, right? So 2 weeks ago, on the cusp of Mercury in retrograde, I took my car in, fine, nothing wrong with it, getting the back brakes done. And then she was done. She was beautiful, perfect condition. Oh my God, so hard to even talk about it. Traded her in for something new, hybrid, even though I know better because I know about astrology, and we were like right on that cusp. And I went against my better judgment, and I did that. Traded the car in. The very next morning, the car dies on me. Dies. The car is 4 years old, 3 years old, 3 years old. The car's 3 years old. My car was 9. Never had an issue. So, back and forth, bring it to the dealership, get yada yada. As I'm going on job interviews, okay, the car dies on me on the road at the light. I'm supposed to make a left to get on the highway. Fucking dies on me. I'm like, hit the hazards, turned it off, turned it on, popped it into drive. I was like, I gotta go to this fucking interview. Doesn't matter. I had to go to the interview. I was like, if I have to, I will ditch this car in a parking lot and I will take a Lyft or an Uber to this fucking job interview. All right? So, I'm on my way to the job interview. This is like the final interview. And I get there. I'm like on the phone with the dealership as I'm like getting to this interview. I'm like, the car died again. I had brought it in. They were like, it's the battery. Okay, whatever. 3 times. So the car dies as okay. I go in, I do my final interview. I was like fucking sweating because I don't want them to know that this car is having a meltdown. We don't need to bring it into the interview. So nobody knows. I do a little bang trim, blow dry, because I'm a hairstylist. So head spa, not the head spa, but I do like a shampoo. I do the bang trim. I do the blow dry. I do all this stuff, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, all right, thank you so much. I get in the car, I'm fucking sweating. So I drive it to the fucking dealership. And it's like Gilbert, Tempe, Highway. And I'm in this car that's having a meltdown. It's a 2002 Honda CR-V hybrid. Don't get one. Don't get one. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. So, all right, fine, whatever, all that stuff. Yesterday, I had to go sign little things, whatever. I go to my job and I say, today's my last day. I leave on great terms, right? Love a lot of the people that I worked with. I love the new manager. I love her. I was like, Candice, you can't stay just because you love her, right? So, pack up all my stuff. This is literally laugh at my pain. Pack up all my stuff, go get a box, put all my stuff, pack all my stuff. And the box is too heavy for me to carry it because I park across the parking lot like a million miles away so no one dents my car. Because I don't know, I just always love my cars, right? I always take care of them, condition the leather, whatever. I've always been very into my cars and always take very good care of them. So my car, the new one, now mind you, back and forth, they were like, oh, it's a battery. Come get it. 5 days later, the battery's dead again. Okay, so there's something wrong, something draining the battery. We don't know what yet. I had it flatbedded to the dealership. So I go to get my car to pull it up to get all my stuff out. And I go and the dashboard lights up and literally says, do not drive. Do not drive. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I start sweating because like my hair last night, my hair was like, psh. I was like sweating so badly. I text the dealership, the guy who sold me the car. And I'm like, what is going on? He's like, Candice, get me the car, bring me the car. Bring you the car doesn't drive. So I'm texting, I'm trying to like get my AAA card. Thank you, Grandma, for always getting me AAA for Christmas. Like the best gift ever. If you like have a practical person in your life, get them a AAA card for Christmas. I love AAA. I use AAA all the fucking time. So I'm sweating, AAA. I get a text message. All of a sudden, I like open the car door because the AC won't work either. So I'm just sweating in my car. My hair is frizzing. I get out of the car and all of a sudden, all the way across the parking lot, I see my little manager walking out, looking for me. So I'm like running across the field or the parking lot. And I'm like, hey, I'm right here. She's like, we're locking up. Everyone's gone, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God. So now I have to pick up this giant box of all of my tools and walk back across to my dead car. Okay. I call a lift. Kenny, my AAA guy, comes with a flatbed. And he's like, thank you, Kenny. I loved you. He's like, yeah, all these electronic cars are, he's like, there was a guy who had a brand new truck, 1,000 miles on it. He's like, I had to come and pick it up. 1,000 miles. So if you have an older car, dude, just fucking hang on to it. Seriously. I can't live in constant regret, but lesson learned. My Lyft driver, Kimberly, she was lovely. She was so sweet, and I really, really liked her. Of course, all my stuff fell over in her trunk. My bowls broke. I got home. I fed Iggy. I walked him. I washed my face. And at like 8:30, I just got in bed, put on Jeff Lewis Live, which we're about to talk about, and went right to sleep. And then I woke up, at like an hour ago. So, yeah, that's my life, you guys. Kimberly is such, oh my God, space. Good morning, you fart queen. Toot toot. It's LEWIS, Jeff Lewis Live. Oh, you're very sweet. I look crazy. You're very sweet, but I look crazy right now. Oh, I look like I made right before it's due. I wish. You're going to have to go and see why he calls me the fart queen. It's on my page. Anyway, good morning, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the Daily Dish with Candice Cooper. Happy Halloween! Oh my gosh. Happy Halloween. Here comes Halloween. Here comes Halloween. I was like, this is a spooky, spooky Halloween. They're going to call me in a few hours and they're going to be like, the car didn't pull any codes. The vibes are not vibing. My skin is so good, thank you. Even after all that crap last night, I did take my makeup off and, so. Okay, so I used it for my battery because where I live, our batteries only last like a few years. So I do use AAA for the battery, which, knock on wood, that's all I really ever needed it for anyway. So, no other things, but, I've had flat tires before. When I was, I remember one time on my little Civic, I drove all the way down to Lambertville from Montclair, New Jersey, and my tire popped when I was in Lambertville, and the AAA guy came, and he was so sweet. He put a donut on my car, and he was so sweet. He was like, I'm a little worried about you riding on the highway with this donut. I was like, that's cool. I'll be cool. Don't worry. It's fine. I'll be fine. And I'm like driving down the highway and he's like driving next to me for a lot of the way. He was like, I just want to make sure you were okay. He was like, text me when you get home. I was like, okay. That's above and beyond. Like that happened, God, like 10 years ago. And I still think about how nice that was, that guy was like concerned. What a dad. That's such a cute dad move. Should we talk about Jeff Lewis Live? Let's talk about Jeff Lewis. On yesterday's episode of Jeff Lewis Live, he had on Erin and Sara Foster. I love them both. They look identical. Like, do they not? Like, one's slightly taller than the other, but they look basically identical to each other. So yeah, I love them. Cannot tell them apart. And I went on their Instagrams to try to see, like, they look so similar. One of them needs to have a different color hair. And maybe then I would be able to tell them apart. But they sound similar. They're so funny, though. They really do have such good chemistry with Jeff. And, he loves a waspy blonde. He just loves a waspy blonde. And that's what they are. That's what they are. Well, one of them has converted to Judaism. So she's no longer a waspy blonde. But she's, he just like, that's his aesthetic. And I gotta say, I am so curious, and I don't know, is is this overstepping my boundaries as a viewer? But I am very curious who the egg donor was for Monroe. Like, am I allowed to wonder that? What's up, Jeff? Smasher, $10. I don't know if you could send, I don't know if you could send me $10, but thank you. Smasher 3K. Thank you. I'll take the digital $10. Thank you, Jeff. Yes, but I wonder, like, who was the egg donor? Sometimes I think it's Jackie Schimmel. Sometimes I think it's one of the Fosters. I don't think he's ever come out and said who it was. So listen, Jeff, if this is overstepping my viewership boundaries, I'm sorry, but I am very curious. Like, I'm curious who you would deem worthy enough to have a child with, because you're a very particular person. Hello, Indonesia. What's up? Give skin tips. Like, we'll do a whole episode on skin. I promise. Okay, so the girls were on because I think it's Sara. One of her shows is, I think it's like Nobody Wants This, or Nobody Likes This, or Nobody Wants You. It's got like 20 million views in 10 days or something crazy. Don't quote me on that, but like literally it's in the multi millions after only a few days. It's loosely based on her life and her relationship. People love it. They're obsessed. I only have Peacock. I don't have Prime. I don't have Netflix. I don't have Hulu. I don't have anything. I only watch Peacock because I just feel like get off the couch, go move your body, you know, whatever. Go outside, go play. But I do listen to Jeff Lewis every day. It's my, oh, you're so sweet, Ivan. Thank you. My skin is glowing. I can't tell my age, silly. But her show is a hit. And that's very cool. They also have Your Favorite Daughter. Jeff called it Your Farmer's Daughter. He fucking cracks me. I love Jeff. He's like, what is that brand you have? Your Farmer's Daughter? They were so mad. They're like, no, Jeff, your farmer's daughter? No, it's your favorite daughter. It's your favorite daughter. Anyway, let's look up the clothes. They're very expensive. Your favorite daughter clothing. Let's see. Shop your favorite daughter. Okay, so like the landing page is the girls. And they did give Jeff 20 as their code. So if you go to your shopfavoritedaughter.com and use code Jeff 20, you'll get like a little discount. So a 20% discount. So yeah, it's just like classic basics. They're thin, they're willowy. Let's look at the denim. Let's look at the denim. Let's look at some wide leg denim. Like, it's giving elevated Madewell. What? Yeah, it's giving like elevated Madewell. I'm sure the fabric is good. I'm sure. Yeah, like it's cool. It's giving, let's see, how? 198, 228. Yeah, it's like giving like a Goldie type vibes, like Nordstrom. Elevated Madewell, but Madewell has Nordstrom Nordstrom's has Madewell in it. Ay, 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 ay. Let's see, what else do they have? Let's look at some blazers. Hey, don't, shh, shh. What are you doing? Don't do that. Cool. Yeah, it's just like elevated basics. Classics. And then I do want to see dresses. I'm in America! I'm in America. Yeah. It's like $268 for a sheath. For a black sheath dress. It's a little steep. I feel like you could get a lot of these pieces on Quince. You know. But I'm sure the fabric is really good. Like I feel like they're not putting polyester in here. Let's see what the fabric is for this one. If it's polyester, I'll lose my mind. Oh, 57% wool, 25% cashmere, 18% nylon. I mean, for $300, I would like to see... This is $348. I would like to see 100% cashmere or something, or like half wool, half cashmere. Is it teal nylon? Sara+Erin. That's so funny you said that because I did dress up as Sara+Erin for Halloween in 2008. So that's hilarious. Well, anyway, go check out your favorite daughter. Code Jeff, Jeff20 for your 20% off. You'll fucking need it. They were breaking his balls about how they're like, why are you even moving into Hancock Park? Like, it's so far away from your studio. He's like, I don't know. I just really like it. I just really like it. But he keeps saying he's never going to move in until the very last shrub. He's like, no, I'm actually not moving in until they put in all of my furniture. Like, he's like, I'm going to have it furnished. Like, Jeff really doesn't want to live in this house. So I have a feeling he's going to build it, furnish it, and just flip it and stay in the house that he's in now. Because he really just is not making... And poor Monroe, she's going to be 25 by the time he moves in. If ever. As a little kid, how annoying is that? Like for her to just like know that this mural has been painted for her. I'm pretty sure it was like mermaids. But now she's like 15. She had that painted when she was like 6. She's 9 now. She's not going to be into mermaids. She's into K-pop Demon Hunter. So he's going to have to cover that mural anyway. Because she's not even going to like it. She's going to be like, what the fuck? I don't even like this. But the girls, Erin and Sarah were like, oh. Because Jeff was like, oh, you guys also had to deal with the conservation society, whatever, because it's all historical conservation over there. And they were like, yeah, Jeff, what'd you do? Did you change some hardscape to softscape and softscape to hardscape? Because everything has to like be approved. Jeff, you hate stuff like that. Why did you even put yourself in that position? I can't even imagine how much money this man spends every month. Like when I look at my bank statement, this amount goes in and this amount goes out. And I'm sure even though Jeff makes probably like $5 million a month, I feel like, or he probably makes like, what do we think Jeff makes a month? His bills are insane. He has staff, he has homes, he has taxes, he has like all of that stuff. It's so insane. But yeah, so I'm like, he's paying 2 mortgages. That sounds crazy to me, but Also probably really cool. Whatever. The girls were breaking his balls. They were like, oh, maybe we should like call the Historical Conservation Society on you, Jeff. And he was like, whatever, let's go to break. And then Jameson plays the music and all you hear is like Jeff like laughing through like the music at the break. And I wonder if Jameson does that on purpose, but it cracks me up. I do also want to know, like, who does the laugh on Jeff Lewis Live? Like, who does that laugh? I don't know. Like, is it Jeff? Is it Shane? It's not Jameson. No way. But it's very funny. Second hour, they have Keltie Knight and Justin Sylvester, and Justin Sylvester cracks me up. Like he's very, very funny. And Keltie is pretty funny too. She's like, she knows she's looking for a job, so she is going hard. Like she's yes ending a lot on this episode. I'm appreciative of it. I'll take it. But yeah, I feel like Jeff and Justin have such a good rapport, and Justin's just funny, and he like loves to tease Jeff, and Jeff loves to tease Justin, and they have like a good, it bounces off. I like it. Justin, he went to Dr. Park. I forget what her name is, Jen, I don't know. But an Asian chiropractor, and then they go, Jameson plays the gong. It makes me laugh so fucking hard every time. There is an episode of It's Okay, I'm an Actor. If you go on YouTube, which you're here anyway, and if you type in It's Okay, I'm an Actor, you could see the last web series I did in 2008. Like right before I quit acting. I think I did like a few things after that, but like that was like the last long-term project that I'd worked on, and they put me in Kabuki. So I like, as an actor, you really just don't have a choice. Like if the director says do this, you have to just do that. It's yeah. Oh no, my forehead doesn't move because I've trained it to. I wear face tape at night. But it moves here. Like these parts, I like have to like not move it at all. You're not worth my expressions. And I do gua sha like almost every day. So Justin Sylvester was like, yeah, I had to go to this chiropractor because for the last 6 months, I've had like crippling migraines and I couldn't like fix them. So the chiropractor did like an x-ray. He's like, I've had MRIs, but nobody's ever x-rayed me. So she x-rayed him. And due to like a childhood injury with Jeff just like went fucking nuts with that. He was like, is it from BJ? Like, come on, Jeff. He's like, what kind of old childhood injuries is it? And so yeah, I don't know. He said that his neck was like going the wrong way and it was cutting off the blood flow and causing him to get really bad migraines. So I'm sure he'll keep us updated. And he's always like jogging through Jeff's neighborhood without a shirt on. Oh, just jogging through the neighborhood. And like, hey Greg, why don't you start your own channel? And like, you could just like talk about like whatever you want. Instead of being a consumer, why don't you try being a creator? It's so funny. It's so easy to be critical, but hey, are you up at 6 o'clock in the morning in your pajamas doing something, or are you picking your nose, eating Cheetos or Takis and criticizing other people? easy to criticize, but I don't see you getting up and taking notes and working and dealing with all the stuff that I deal with. I don't see you doing that, Greg. No, I don't. You're like a future episode of What Not to Do in Life. So, loser. Fucking loser. Like. I'm so famous, John. Oh my God. I'm so famous. It's, it's so easy to criticize. It's so hard to do. And this is the time that it's hard to do it because everyone has to start somewhere. And what? You think that you wake up and you suddenly have 50 million followers? No, you got to put in the grind every day and show up when there's only 33 people in your live. You think you just like, that's the cream rises to the top. I'm not embarrassed to be on here with 33 people. I'm excited to have you 33 people on here hanging out with me in my little cozy nook, having coffee. I love this. So, people want to criticize. You got to start somewhere. And this is a lesson to everybody. If you really want to be successful, you have to be consistent even when you're not successful. That is what puts you above the rest. Okay? You don't wake up and have $1 million. You start with $1 and you work your way up the ladder. Okay? So that is I don't hit the Benjamin. That's not in my sure, Snuffles TV, the dog. Yeah, be consistently unsuccessful. Got it. You obviously know nothing about entrepreneurship. Yeah, have you not ever heard of the Spanx lady and how many times she got rejected and now she's like a fucking billionaire? So, yep. See, that, you guys, that is the devil, okay? Doesn't want you to succeed. So they come in and they hit you with the insults. And if you want to be successful, you have to listen to the naysayers, to the detractors, and know in your mind and in your soul and in your heart that you're on your path, okay? Where's the alchemist? Personal legend. We are on our quest to find our personal legend. And that's exactly what my man Jeff Lewis does. He does. How many people hate Jeff Lewis? So many people hate Jeff Lewis. But you know what? So many people ferociously adore him. And look at my poor little hair. It's for me sweating. It's like, I don't want to curl anymore. Success is being married with children. That's such a weird thing. Oh, but you're from Florida, so that makes sense. Oh, Johnny. Norhan, welcome to the chat. Snuffles TV is very opinionated today. Snuffles, I think it's time for a little snack and a little nap. Okay, so this is also very funny for me. Jeff and Justin go to Nurse Jamie. Now, Jeff, please do not take this the wrong way. You said you sit there for an hour and a half and she's doing all of these things to you, but I don't think it's making you look any better. I know. I don't. You still look a little dry. Are you taking collagen? Are you doing a tablespoon of olive oil a day? Are you like I think it comes from the internal, and you drink a lot, and drinking is very dehydrating. And I know that you're really into, what's Liat's brand? Interior. I know you're like, and I would love to try Interior. I would love for somebody to carry it here where I live, and I would totally try the Interior. But yeah. Jeff, you're still looking a little parched. You're still looking a little dry. What's going on? My advice is collagen, maybe some gua sha. You know, but it's not just the topical. We got to go internal. I'm not from Canada, I'm from America. Oh, Adam. You're here. You're here with me. You're my friend now. You guys are my favorite. I love that you're all here being wacky. Come on. Come hang out with me. You're a little misfit. You could be my friend. I love the misfits. I'll take all the misfits. Not really. But Johnny loves me. That's all that matters. Thanks, Johnny. Keltie Knight said she will not wear fur because she's like, yeah, okay. Oscar has spent thousands of dollars on these bobblehead toys. And Jeff is just like ripping into Oscar. Oscar still lives at home. He's bisexual. He grew up in a very conservative home where he could not be outwardly gay. So we all think that he just uses bisexuality as like an excuse. He's more excited about dudes than he is girls. We never hear him talk about girls. We mostly hear him talk about guys. So Jeff is constantly ripping on him about his poor spending habits, the weird belts, the, WWE, whatever belts, the bobbleheads, the Harry Potter ones, the capes, talk about delayed childhood. He has to go through this. He's in his late 20s. He's about to hit his Saturn return. He has to go through this. Like, this is his journey. He has to feed that inner child. So the more Jeff breaks his balls about it, the more Oscar is going to cling on to buying these things for himself. So Oscar, my advice to you is to just buy all of the stuff, get it out of the way, heal your inner child, buy all the toys, buy the toy box, whatever. Get it out of your system. But you're about to hit your Saturn return, and that is when, if you're not on your right path, you're gonna move, you're gonna get a divorce, you're gonna start school, you're gonna quit school, you're gonna move. It's very chaotic if you're not on your true path. And I don't think Oscar really lives his truth. So, I don't really think he lives his truth. So I feel like the next 3 to 4 years are gonna be intense. So Keltie was like, yeah, and Justin was like, shut up, girl. You just got back from the Galapagos. I love him. And she's like, yeah, but I don't spend money, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you have a $1,500 lease every month. You know what I mean? So she was like, I went to TJ Maxx and I just got a faux fur. And then Jeff was like, you don't wear real fur? And then because he just got Monroe a custom-made vest for Christmas at the Furrier in New York City. And she's like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She's like, years ago, I did the PETA ad. Technically, I'm not even supposed to be wearing the fake fur, but she's like, basically it looks like plastic. It's like shiny. So Jeff was like, he loves his fur. He loves his opulence. He loves to be a little flashy, but he really, I'm so curious to know, how much does he really make a month? And then how much goes out? Because I feel like it's even for him. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Daily Dish with Candice Cooper. Even everyone who's roasting me in the comments, I love you too. I love you too. So I love you. Bye, guys.